Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, cross watchers. Welcome. And Venus, I want to say Venus. This is your monthly love prediction reading for the month of November. It still is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates. Don't let anything take from you. Remember that time is fluid and everyone involved does have free will. If you're not interested in love in particular, there are other playlists on my channel with career blessings coming in. Go and check it all out. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. They are custom questions and you can choose your time length as well. Thank you so much to everyone who's been booking readings lately. You've been an absolute pleasure, and I wanted to say pleasure and dream at the same time. So maybe that's got something to do with your reading. Your cards have been extremely specific here. I'm just going to keep talking until they're ready. Libra, what is happening in the month of November in love for Libra? Thank you. Forgiving and learning. Whoa. That's too many, but I'm going to take the one in my hand. Let go of control issues. Wow. There's a specific thing that you guys are particularly, I'm going to say the majority of you, it's on your mind. It's on your mind. Let's give Libra some hope. But also, you guys know I'm an honest reader. It's not always sunshine and rainbows, but hey, there's a silver lining. Romantic feelings, and then you've got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life at the bottom of the deck. So that's the control issues, right? Some codependency issues. It's like a lingering puppeteering effect. Someone's still pulling on your energy, or you're pulling on theirs, or you just can't get someone off your head. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Absolutely. And your feelings are real and worth exploring. So just when you think that you are going to give up on love, that, you know, you'll never get over someone, you learn, and someone stirs your romantic feelings, you learn that your heart can open again, that your heart can love again. That's beautiful. I also feel very like with this romantic feelings, it actually isn't a card that comes out very often. And this feels quite protective. It feels like someone really understanding your situation or your feelings without you even really needing to say much. I feel this is like chivalry isn't dead. It's like someone just really being gentle with you, regardless of gender, being gentle with your emotions. And with what you are like forgiving and learning from the past. If this is a situation, for some of you, I'm also feeling a side message where if this is a situation where you've really been waiting for something to eventuate, and you may have really been like in this energy of really strongly feeling someone's energy and just like, I'm wanting things to work out a certain way, and it's becoming like all consuming for you. I do feel as you let go of control issues, actually, it has the effect of this person expressing some romantic feelings towards you. They feel less suffocated, so therefore they can move. And I say that with love. I say that with so much love. That's for some of you. It's just that their energy needed to be on their own enough to make their own decisions. And with all your energy, yeah, Page of Emotions, there may be some apologies coming in, forgiving and learning. With all your energy kind of surrounding this person, they didn't know what to do. They didn't know who they were or where their own feelings sat within their body. So I do feel like you pulling back a little bit for some of you is actually bringing someone towards you. I know that can sound counterintuitive. And it's just like the push and pull of the moon and the tides. The moon is Cancer, Pisces energy. Whoa. Okay, Page of Emotions again. Okay, so keeping your heart space open, being gentle with yourself, forgiving yourself, apologizing to yourself. Remember that there's a whole universe inside you. There's a depth of emotions, big time, within you. Chariot is Cancer energy, okay? So typically the major arcana in tarot is the moon, but Cancer is very much ruled by the moon. So you've got Pisces, Cancer, you've got the Three of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Page of Wands, the High Priestess. Yeah, there's definitely some mystery at play. Like I said, when those cards were taking their time to come out, there's definitely some mystery at play. But I think you are more switched on than you're giving yourself credit for here, Libra. You are a lover, and I think you just want a lot of love. You've got someone expressing their feelings towards you that wants to invest in you as a long-term potential partner, or this is a long-term potential partner, and this feels like it's having a rebirth. As you let go of control issues, you let this person really shine, and it feels like they're impressing you. I just heard that don't impress me much. So for some time, maybe the control issues have kept you blinded to the good things. When we focus on a lot of the bad things, that can be all that we see. But I feel like with deep emotional, a deep emotional response to something that's been in the dark can come into the light. And something that's been deeply hidden can move forward. I think this forward movement is having a lot of expressive growth within your relationship. You start speaking more. You start expressing yourself both from your heart again. You express that you've reached a point of boredom or apathy in the relationship. You express that you'd like to bring more creativity into this relationship. And your intuition has been hinting at this growth for a long time. And I think this person says, okay, all right, let's do something about it. They think on it, and let's like blossom this. Let's fertilize this. Let's expand this. There may be commitment involved here. I feel like there is some karma to be worked out between the two of you if this is a long-term relationship. And I feel like this person, your person, is showing up as protective and providing. That's a lot. But I feel like you're the priestess. So it's just like two people growing at different rates, okay? If this is someone you are looking for, if you are solo, this could be someone you already have had a situationship with or a full-blown relationship with in the past. Could be. Take it if it resonates for you. And the only reason I say that is because I feel like this wheel may indicate that the karma between you two, it's almost like someone stepped out of the relationship or situationship, but I don't feel like it was completely solid, or that, yeah, someone was taking their sweet time to come in. You're waiting for someone to express themselves. That could be the karma there. Or there could have been a completely other, like, third-party situation. It doesn't need to be a person. It can be a thing. And with that codependency, the codependency could have been an actual addiction. Okay, it could have been a drinking issue. It could have been, and with the Four of Cups, I can sometimes talk about that as well. Like, they're just bored with their life, so they're going to drink themselves into oblivion. Okay, it could be gambling with the domino effect here, and with the Wheel of Fortune here, someone who wants to gamble. I mean, you're taking a gamble with your health if you're drinking anyway, but to excess. Yeah, it could have been any kind of addiction, but I feel like there is so much potential for prosperity here. And I feel like there is someone that's coming through to say, I need to talk. We need to talk. And you know this talk is coming. I really feel like someone's saying, I effed up here. I effed up. So look, for most of you, I feel like it is a connection you already understand. You already know. But let's get some more info about this King of Pentacles, because I feel like you're showing up as the High Priestess. How does the King of Pentacles view you? I think they're viewing you as someone who has been a little bit too hard on them and not seeing those good qualities like I was talking about. Just make sure this isn't a victim mentality. They also could view you as you're bored by their behavior. Yeah, they're viewing you as very generous, and they know that they can trust you with finances, especially. They also know that when they give you energy, you return it, okay? And no wonder you've been a little bit apathetic towards them, because if they weren't giving you the energy that you deserve, then of course you would just like representing that back to them. So I don't think it's a victim mentality. I think they're like, I want you to see the positives here, because I do feel like I've grown and I do want to invest in you again. I want to keep investing in you equally. I haven't been fair to you. Justice. They see you as balanced. They also hope that you will give them some justice. Queen of Swords and Six of Cups. Yeah, there's two sixes like of harmony here. They feel harmonious with you. They'd like to heal this with you. They want to cooperate with you. I do see them as being a little bit cautious of you, or just understanding that you're going to be cold on them, that you may be harsh on them, but that you do have the heart to see the shadow aspects of yourself and of them. You know, that they can count on you for your librarian, right? Not librarian, but librarian traits of being just, of being fair, of being balanced. And they're appealing to that side of you more so than the cold, cutthroat air sign energy of you. And they're saying, look, I deserved the coldness from you because I was, you know, obviously not as present as I should have been. Okay, pretty specific, but apply it however you need. This could also relate to a friend or I don't want to say colleague. I feel like it could also relate as a friend, a close friend. The potential for this connection into the month of November, like throughout the month of November, and then perhaps even forward, is the Ace of Wands. So a passionate new beginning. If you guys can understand, it's time to take this to a higher level, okay? It takes two to tango. So your hands may be tied, certainly, but if we're willing to forgive and learn, and this Hierophant is talking about forgiving and learning, to take the energy to another level. The High Priestess is here and the Hierophant is here. So this is a divine counterpart. I think this person is going to have, your person who's showing up, this King of Pentacles, is going to realize that they actually have so much to lose. The King of Pentacles is naturally protective and providing, and I do feel like you may live quite a good life with this person if you are already, I just heard shacked up with this person. Or you may both be equally quite well off and contribute equally, but the wheel has just been a little bit out of balance up until this point because of even though they brought like money to the table, so to speak, they weren't bringing their energy to the table. So their pentacles were empty, if you know what I mean by that. It's like, and I think this, you've been investing in your own personal growth, your spiritual path. Perhaps you're quite creative. And they're actually saying, okay, teach me your ways as well, because the Hierophant is a teacher, but the High Priestess is as well. She's also keeping a few things quiet. So I think you kind of had like a backup plan if you needed to, but I don't think you really wanted to execute that. You're like, come on, step up, like meet me halfway. Yeah, I just heard that wasn't enough. So it's like, and that's why this person is saying like, I can stay in a victim mentality, even though they don't, like, the way they're seeing you, it doesn't feel like they're seeing themselves as a victim, but maybe it's you, right? Maybe it's you saying, okay, I need to not remain the victim of this. And my person seems willing to go and get the help that they need so that they're actually meeting me on a whole other level. A lot of apologies here happening though. A lot of apathy, boredom, borderline depression. I'm not a medical professional by any means, but that's kind of what I'm getting is coming through from the two of you that would make you act out, whether it was you keeping quiet, which it's showing that you were, or you are you're being a little bit cold and you're not as expressive as you once were with this person. So some repeated energies coming up here, but there's potential there's so much depth to you guys, and there's potential for you to get back on the same page and charge forward again. But it requires honesty, and there's a domino effect. Like when you guys are good when you're good, and when you agree and you get on the same page, you're good. But these energies of potential borderline depression, and I just heard meet me on the borderline. So perhaps you were mirroring each other, has made you behave in ways, both of you, in ways that for you are coldness, and for them possibly just putting their energy elsewhere and not showing up as present. So both of you really not being as present. You can stay in that or you can grow. And I think your person is willing to grow so much. They may even say, hey, let's get engaged, or let's renew our vows. There's a lot of passion here. Maybe you go on a spiritual retreat together because you both realize we're at that level. There feels like there's an underlying little snippet of luck, and I just wanted to like rub it together to like, it's like a flint. If we rub it together enough, it will spark. And I think there's a spark here. definitely. A spark of new potential. Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse for potential. Why the Ace of Cups in reverse? Eight of Pentacles in... Did I just flip my deck? Oh, I did. Silly me. I'm sorry. I'm like, what is going on here? Okay, so Four of Pentacles upright and the Ace of Cups upright. Okay, I want to save this. That's what's been said. The two aces is passionate new beginning and a passionate new love offer. Okay, so there's potential for this to go further. Let's save this. Let's work on this. Let's rebuild this. Step by step, we can do this. Okay, and step by step, this Hierophant is like steps to a higher level learning and forgiveness as we release and heal. And this Eight of Swords is talking about releasing. Taking a good hard look in the mirror, because as above, so below, but also, you know, if you're mirroring each other, if this is a twin flame situation, of course you're going to go through ups and downs, but every relationship does. And if this is the situation where you're single, but you've been waiting on this person to reveal their true cards, I do think that they've also been waiting on you to be honest with yourself. And whether that's in like a creative pursuit of yours that helps you to reach your full potential, in a way, they unconsciously knew that you needed to do that by yourself. But I do just pick up this energy of like, it feels like a new chapter is beginning here. And I do feel there's a lot of clear communication coming in, a lot of truth coming in. And that it really does have potential to be watered and grown and harvested into something beautiful. Lovely. Okay, what else does Libra need to know for the month of November when it comes to love, please, Spirit? What else does Libra need to know? Donk. No. Romance, not the right time, no need to worry. That's what I was feeling with that note. I was like, no, that feels like it feels like a no. Do you know what I mean? Not a no. And then that kind of confirmed it. No need to worry. It's almost like going, oh no. That's kind of how I felt it. It's like, look, it's almost like one big misunderstanding. And that's when you discuss things, you go, oh no, really? Is that what we were doing? Beautiful romance coming through again. These cards don't often come out. You two have a special bond and you're very sweet with each other. So it is an odd stage for you to perhaps feel a rift between you two. And it wasn't the right time for you to be on the same page because you had to maybe learn some things on your own and then this person had to catch up. And sometimes that has to be a solo energy. And when we're reminded that we're an independent person within a relationship, especially if you're very, very connected, then that helps us to remember like who the F we are, but show up as that person fully. So that we're reaching our full potential, so that when we're showing up to our person, we're coming from an overflowing cup because we fully appreciate who we are, the time we've spent on ourselves, our independent successes. And then you're a better pair. Like you come together whole. You're whole anyway, but you don't want to ever feel like that codependency is leaching on your energy source and on your sense of how you live your lives independently. There's a trust that needs to come through or come back through that says, yeah, I do know that you're here and you're protective and you're dependable and you're you're a solid force in my life. I think you know that about each other. And you just forgot it for a moment and you let like, perhaps there's people around you that are getting divorced at the moment. Perhaps there's a lot of breakups around you. You know how that can kind of make people uneasy? Perhaps there's a lot going on outside of this relationship, just like a lot of noise, like, you know, maybe there's sick parents or there's a sick child or and sending love to everyone like that. But big things happen in the world and in the life, and there's big things happening in the world. Absolutely, 100%. That can really drain our energy sources, that can take us away from what we're all here for is love. So I think there's no need to worry. This does feel like an eternal flame, the Olympic torch. It feels like the eternal flame between you two. So again, could be twin flame. And there's just this, you know how this goes. If this is twin flame energy for you and you've been in this for a while, then you know how it goes. You have to keep leveling up. That's your mission together. Wow. What else does Libra need to know for the month of November when it comes to love? What else do they need to know? What advice do you have for Libra? What advice do you have for Libra? Know your worth. Sometimes you need to be solo dolo to remember that. And I do feel like you may be getting some communication about like how to move forward on a creative project. So that could really boost your esteem as well. And assess the situation. These cards are quite green and luscious, right? It again just reiterates there's no need to worry. Virgo energy and Taurus energy. So it's a very grounded connection. It got lost there for a little bit. Okay, it just meandered. It's just your paths are merging back into the same position. So take that even if you are single and you know someone that you've perhaps been waiting on. That's the energy I was picking up anyway. But a lot of you are already in relationships in this situation. Your self-care and self-love messages, because this is strongly saying like, remember you two are individuals, is dance and meditate. You may even want to go dancing together, but I feel like you want to go dancing with your friends. You know, if you want to go dancing with your friends, I feel like that would be really helpful. Dance your little heart out. If you're an adult and you're taking adult dance classes, please let me know, because so many of my friends have been doing that lately and just feeling absolutely embodied. Like body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. Just feeling so bloody good for that. So I love that for you. Dance like no one's watching. Dance with the situation as well, letting things unfold naturally. And remembering that the two of you are dancing in your growth as you move through life, okay? And meditate as well. So there's this freeing, free-flowing energy that grounds you, but also moves the air around you, okay? Moves the energy and the aura around you, moves the space around you, okay? And I do feel like this is a grounding energy as well. So some really cool self-care messages coming through. Meditate to get the answers that you need, to let go of control issues, to forgive yourself, to tap into that higher learning that you are coming through as understanding. Your intuition is fire here. So tap into the meditation. I feel you meditating in the bath for some of you. Whew. Or under a full moon. There's a lot of growth that you've been going through, and you may have been feeling quite out of body with some of the shifts, especially last month's eclipses. Some of those eclipses may have pushed you into a higher level of spiritual development and awakening faster than you were ready for. And no wonder you were feeling like, oh, I don't feel like we fit at the moment. It's because you really grew in like a growth spurt is what I want to say. So make sure you ground yourself, you meditate, you ask for answers on that, and you ask for guidance on that for yourself, because it's a self-acknowledgement here, and you don't have to tell anyone about it. The High Priestess does keep some certain things to herself, and I do feel like your person is learning their own story here, learning their own awakening. Really, really beautiful. Again, if you want to go dancing with each other, it might actually bring, it's like a moving meditation, you know, it might actually bring, especially if you're not speaking, you're just lost in the sound. It can awaken certain parts of that person as well. It can actually bring about an awakening of its own. And can be coupled with like a sensual awakening, which was showing up here with the Ace of Wands too. So really beautiful. I feel quite calm reading your energy. So again, nothing to worry about. But it does require some certain discussions and actions. So I love this for you. Please let me know, Libra, how it resonated for you in the comments below. I'm sending you so much love, so much luck. Thank you for being here. If you would like to book a personal reading, the link is below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.